Hello and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna and I teach piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch. And then I also broadcast live to Facebook for my family and friends. And we are taking a look at Ultra, the Ultra album. And this is Useless from the Ultra album. We are in the key of B major. Let's go ahead and take a look. That was the little lick. Now the song could start that way as well. I was going to take a look at the live version, like from the Spirit tour, which kind of starts with a little bass riff. It's like, I think it's Spirit tour. And then back to the top. Okay, so you got D sharp, F sharp, B, back, a real quick change, back to the top, okay? A sharp 2 there, okay? So that's what we're doing. Now, in the right hand, let me go ahead and show you that riff there. So it's same chords in the left hand. Now, a lot of black keys except for the A here, okay? So watch. It looks confusing, but it's actually not that bad. Starting on the F sharp. Here we go. So you're actually repeating that twice, okay? So it's not so bad. Then once again. Like that, okay? So just as long as you get the rhythm down of it, you should be fine. You got a little pause in the middle there. Then once again. Pause. Like that, okay? And then you just follow along with the chords in the left hand. So here we go. On the F sharp here. D sharp in the left hand. All of that is in the F sharp. Then repeat it again. Well, it's about time. It's beginning to hurt. Time you made up your mind. Just what is it all worth? All my useless advice, all my hanging around, all your cutting down to size, all my bringing you down. Then it goes, then to our riff. Right, like that. So let me show you the verse. What I'm just doing is a little play on it. Now, obviously, this is an interpretation of the song, but I'm walking you through the chords. This will get you started on learning the song, and then we'll go back and kind of re-listen to it. I'm actually doing an in-depth study of In Your Room right now from the Songs of Faith and Devotion album, and I'm going to end up having to teach 2 tutorials on it, one on the Zephyr mix and one on the original recording, because they are both different and they are both awesome. So just so you know, we're going to be doing in-depth studies. For those of you who took the Master and Servant series, yeah, that one's pretty in-depth. So we're going to be taking a look at this song again, but right now this is kind of a general walkthrough of Useless by Depeche Mode from the Ultra album 1997. Let's go ahead and start again with our verse now. So what we're doing is this little riff. So it goes like this. Right? And that's kind of that main riff that they got. You're just playing off of that, okay? So when you go to the F sharp, you kind of hit that. You go I just kind of hitting that D sharp minor inverted here. Like that. I'm going. Then down to the B. See how I kind of worked that little riff in there? Now when you get to the B, you're just kind of like holding the time there, right? So I'll show you what I mean. It goes like this. Well, it's about time. It's beginning to hurt. So don't rush it, like that, right? Time you made up your mind. Just what is it all worth? And then we'll go into the chorus next, okay? So you kind of see how the rhythm goes. Let me play it for you without the lyrics, though. So it's... That's kind of how I play the verses, okay? And then, of course, you sing along with it as well. So when you get down to the chorus, right? Just what is it all worth? You're going to go to an A sharp minor. All my useless advice to a B major. Okay? All my hanging around. All you're cutting down to size. To a C sharp major. All my bringing you down. Back to B. And then back to the top. Alright, okay, so let's take the chorus again. Starting on that. All my useless advice. All my hanging around. All you're cutting down to size. C sharp. All my bringing you down. B major. Then walk down, and then, right, and we learned this lick, right, and then you go through it, then you go to verse 2, and I just kind of, for now, play verse 2 the same way, right? Right, so then once you kind of get through that part, the only thing really left to learn, everything else is kind of played the same as far as the way I play it now. We're gonna go ahead and do the solo. The solo is actually 2 notes here, and what you're running through is you're running through the chords of the chorus. Okay, that's what the solo is played on top of. All right, so you're gonna be going for your, it's like this. All my useless advice, right? So you're going from the A sharp to the B. All my hanging around. All you're cutting down to size, right? Then all my bringing you down, right? Okay, but in the right hand here, you're going. It's here. It goes. Where's that? And then back to the top. Like that, okay? Now I'll walk you through that again, obviously. I was kind of working it out here. So, like I said, again, you're going through the chords of the chorus. Because you actually end up singing this solo at the very end of the song over the last one. All your stupid ideals, you got your head in the clouds. You should see how it feels. Like that. These three notes here. And then you go down to the B, but you stay with the same in the right hand. Okay, so like that. Okay, so let's do it again. All your stupid ideals to be, got your head in the clouds. You should see how it feels with your feet on the ground. I kind of messed it up there, but you get the point. Right, and then back to the top, okay? It goes. All right, so you kind of get the point of the solo. It's a little tricky because you got to keep it in time, and then you got to sing the final little verse there or whatever it is. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move forward. That was Useless. Pretty good little rendition of it, I would say. And then let's go ahead and move forward. That was the 1997 album. Let's go ahead and take a look. We're gonna move back in time now. I was taking a look at Here Is the House, and that is another one that's gonna need some reworking. So we're gonna walk through the chords, because I like to practice these as much as I can and remember the melodies. But we are definitely going to rework the bass lines and everything, because this song is intense when you really break down the bass lines and everything. So let me go ahead and get the key here. Where are you at? I know you're here. Here Is the House. Okay, C minor. So we're going to set us to E flat, my relative major. Where are you, chordy app? There it is. Okay, and I'm going to set us to E flat real quick. We're in the key of C minor. So after this, we'll probably do Enjoy the Silence. So stay tuned. Okay, so Here Is the House. This is from the 1986 album Black Celebration. Let me walk you through the chords. Got a C sharp here, a C minor, I'm sorry. Here is the house. It's an E flat, where it all happens. Those tender moments under this roof, body and soul come together as we come closer together. And where's it at? And as it happens here in this house. That's kind of how it starts with the chorus there. Then it goes, and I feel your warmth, and it feels like home, and there's someone calling on the telephone. Let's stay home, it's cold outside, and I have so much to confide to you. Then, with or without words, I'll confide everything. Right? And then we go back to the top of our chorus. Then I'll start teaching it to you after this, because it's beautiful. Here is the house where it all happens. Those tender moments under this roof. Body and soul come together as we come closer together. And as it happens here in this house. What would it be next? Would be the G sharp to G major. Isn't that beautiful? It's actually up an octave higher, so let's do it. Tell me that's not beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Let's learn it. Let's go ahead and learn it. Let's start at the top. So we're walking through the chords. Now, mind you, the bass line, like I said, I'm going to be working on it, so we're not going to do it live so much, but I'm going to kind of show you what it does. It goes... It's like... And you got to keep that bass line the whole time. Okay, so that's why we haven't done this one. We've done a basic breakdown to get you through the chords and then some of the melodies like... Right, so that'll get you through some of the melodies. You can put that into your Logic or into your digital, what is it? Digital audio workstation, DAW, right? So you can program it in there or do some of that, and I'll keep working on the bass lines in the background, I promise, because I want to know how to play these songs properly. Anyway, long story longer though, this will get you through the chords. So let's start with the top. This is the chorus. We're starting with a C minor. Here is the house. I'm going to this inversion of E flat because it's just simple. It's kind of the same one I use in Enjoy the Silence. Right? Right? Enjoy the silence. Right? How's it going? To E flat. Right? Let's enjoy the silence. Okay, so here is the house where it all happens. A flat. I love this A flat. I use this one a lot. And then down to G. Okay? So let's do it again. Here is the house where it all happens. Those tender moments again under this roof. Right? Then we come here, we go body and soul come together. See, it's the same thing as we come closer together. And here's where it changes. And as it happens, and then I go up to B flat, happens here in this house. Right, then you go back to that same chord progression. It's... But in the right hand, you're going to play the following melody. You can either go up an octave, I probably would. It would go... Whoop. Okay, so let's do it again. That's the C sharp, or C minor, I'm sorry. Then the D sharp, E flat, I mean. There's your E flat. Then we go to that A flat. And then down to the G. Okay, those are your parts there. So once again, C minor. E flat. So it goes like this. There it is. A flat. And then G. And then of course you got to play it a little more melodic than that. Then it goes, and I feel your warmth. So let's go ahead and go to the verse now. Okay, so you kind of get the idea of the little melody in between. Okay, so, and I feel your warmth, and it feels like home. And there's someone, and now here's a little quick change. It goes, you can do that if you want. I just kind of go like this. I go down like that, okay? The reason why I don't add the B is because it sounds like it's going back up and it's supposed to be kind of walking down, if that makes sense. Okay, so here we go. Let's do it again. And I feel your warmth. This is verse 1. And I feel your warmth, and it feels like home. And there's someone calling on the telephone. See how that walks down? Right, where it'd be calling on the telephone. I mean, it works, but it just sounds like you're climbing up again. So let's stay home once again in C minor. Let's stay home. It's cold outside, and I have so much to confide to you. Okay, really it goes. Then to the G, with or without words, I'll confide everything. Okay, and then you go back to your chorus. Okay, so let me show you that last part. Here we go. Let's stay home, it's cold outside. How about that? So here we go. Let's stay home, it's cold outside, and I have so much to confide to you. Then we go to the G, right? Then here, with or without words, I'll confide everything. So I'm sorry, not G sharp, but A flat, okay? Like that, so back. With or without words, I'll confide everything. And then you go to your chorus. Here is the house, right? So I showed you that. Basically, that is what's going to get you through the song, all the verses, everything else. What you would need to learn, though, is that one final. There's two melodies. There's... right? And then the other one, what is the other one? I have to remember how it goes right now. Is it the, no. Oh my gosh, I'm missing one melody and I can't remember what it is right now. Let me see if I can remember it. I can't play the song live on the air. Oh my goodness, what is that melody? It's, no, oh my gosh, it's the same chords. I just gotta remember what it is. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, you guys. I'm embarrassed. I forgot the other melody, so I showed you the one. That's a good start, right? And then on my YouTube channel, by the way, there is a full tutorial of this for free. All my tutorials are for free. Go over to YouTube and check it out. So I'm sorry. I probably should cut it there because I'm going to sit here trying to rack my brain on remembering it, and I'll probably remember it halfway through the next song. So let's go ahead and move forward. Sorry about that. Okay, but we did learn a lot of Here Is the House. That's from the 1986 album Black Celebration. We're going to jump ahead now to 1990. Since we're already in the key of C minor, we're going to walk through a little bit of Enjoy the Silence here. We're in the same key, so let's go to Enjoy. Where are you? Enjoy the Silence. I know the song by heart, but we still want to have the chords up just in case. Okay, here we go. All right, I like to have the chords available. Okay, so we're in the same key. Okay, key is C minor. So in this case here, you're going from C minor to E flat major. That's the intro is in E major, okay? It goes to E major, I'm sorry. To E major during the intro. During the verse, it goes to minor, okay? But for right now, this is what you're playing, right? Then you gotta add the... I just learned that. Martin Gore taught me that himself. Well, he taught us all because during the commercial for the new Gretsch guitar that Gibson put out, I believe it's Gibson. The Gretsch. I'm sorry, it's a Gretsch guitar. His guitar, his signature guitar is a Gretsch. My apologies, Martin. Anyway, long story longer. He taught us that most people get this wrong. He goes, toot. Those last two notes, he says it himself. Everybody gets it wrong. So we're teaching it right on this channel finally. Yay! Yay, thank you, Martin, for straightening that out because that's embarrassing teaching it wrong. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so let's do it again. Like that. Okay, so now that brings us into our verse. Now, mind you, the bass line obviously is more like that little sequence deal they got going. But we're probably not going to play it like that, okay? So, you can just kind of be funky with it. Words like violence break the silence, come crashing into my little world. Painful to me, pierce right through me, Can't you understand? Oh, my little girl, right? And since we're going through the chords, let's take a look at the chorus. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here in my arms. Ooh, tricky chord there. Words are very unnecessary. They can only do. Right, most keys that's a B major, but this is C flat, see it? In this key. Okay, we're in C minor now. Okay, so here we go. Words like violence, this is verse 1. Now we go to E flat minor. Remember, the intro was major. Break the silence, down to an A flat. Come crashing in, stay in A flat, into my little world, right? Painful to me, pierce right through me. Can't you understand? Oh, my little girl, right? And then you go right into the chorus. Okay, now you can play different variations of things on it. If you want to just go, you can go like this. Actually, that's for the intro. So that's one of the licks. If you're playing that's another thing that you can play on top of it or below it if you want to, or you can do like most people and just program it into your computer and loop it. So really, that's the intro. I'm so sorry. Right, so you can try to like juice it up and play it. Right, like that. Okay, so there's different little melodies you can play. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the chords. Okay, like that. Then we're gonna go through the chorus. We're going to an F minor, the A flat, a C minor, to an E flat with a B flat in the bass. Okay, then back to the top. Okay, now there's cool things you can do with the chorus though. Right? So those are things that go over that chord progression. F minor, A flat, C minor to E flat with a B in the bass, B flat in the bass, right? Boom. Then Martin does that cool guitar lick over it. It's like, right? And then you got, right? So you can really, with that chord progression and the licks, you can really make Enjoy the Silence sound great playing it by yourself. So that's what I'm talking about. So we're gonna walk through what I just showed you there. Let's walk through this lick. Right? Now, if you really love the song, you're going to sit here and actually learn this. So here it goes. Where's it at? Okay, so that's one lick you want to learn. The other one would be that bass line that Martin plays. It's a guitar riff he's playing during this part of the song, okay? Right? So that's your F. Right? So, oh, sorry. Right? So those are some of the fun things. Let me show you that last riff. Now it's different than the intro. The intro was. And that's because you were going from to this and back and forth, okay? So the riff is different. It's not. The outro climbs up that same chord progression. It goes. Enjoy the silence, right? So it's going, right? It's not going back and forth from this to this. So it's different than that riff in between. It's a whole different thing for the outro. And that's how the outro goes, basically. So those are all the kind of parts and pieces that you need to play most of Enjoy the Silence, I would say. A few little licks here and there maybe, but other than that, I think it's kind of good. So there's full tutorials on my channel also of all these songs. We're going to move forward now into one of my favorites. This is from 1984 now. We're going to go back in time. I am way ahead of schedule. I'm kind of brushing through these songs really quickly today. I apologize, but I am trying to get my head wrapped back around In Your Room. The two different versions of the song are both intense and amazing, but my brain is completely preoccupied with them. I won't lie to you. So I can't wait to get back to be. And I don't want to show you. It's not that I don't want to show you live. It's just I don't like to have be fumbling. So I'd rather show you stuff that we want to learn. This is probably one of my most popular tutorials on the channel. We're gonna change over to the key of G, and this is from 1984's Some Great Reward album. This is Somebody, and I am always asked to break this song down even further than I did with the tutorials. The tutorials are the older ones I have on the channel too, and they were before I had all this fancy software and stuff. But let's go ahead and take a look at Somebody, okay? So the tricky part of Somebody, you're really going, let's put it in a good old piano now. Let's go back to a good old piano. Watch my left hand, okay? The left hand kind of has a mind of its own. We're just going from G down to C. Right? So you'll see what I mean. It kind of has a little mind of its own. Especially my thumb. Keep an eye on my thumb here. See how it starts here? Now, obviously, you don't play it that hard. I'm just emphasizing it for show. You know what I'm saying? Look how fast that is. Like that. Right? So let's do it again, nice and slow. You're going from G down to C, then C, D to G. like that, okay? Ah! And then I blow it. That big old setup and I blow it. Here we go. So tricky. Let's go to our verse now. I want somebody. Right? So I kind of go like this. I want somebody to So I'm going. Right? Like that. So I'm going from G. I want somebody to share. Rest of my life, share my innermost thoughts, know my intimate detail, right? Someone who'll stand by my side and give me support, and in return, A minor, in return, she'll get my support, okay? That's what we're doing here, but we're kind of going like this. Okay, that's how we're gonna do it. So let me show you that slower, okay? So it's just the G to share the rest of my life, share my innermost thoughts, know my intimate detail, right? Okay, so it's like that. Let's walk it up. So in the right hand, remember, you land this one first. Right, so, oh my gosh, it's hard to do it slow. Let me do it again. Right? Let's do that again. I apologize. It's just hard to play it slow. I don't normally think about it too much when I play it. Right? Something like that, okay? So that should get you through it. Somebody to share the rest of my life, share my innermost thoughts, know my intimate detail, someone who'll stand by my side and give me supports, and in return she'll get my support. Okay? Then we go to kind of our little pre-chorus, I guess. She will listen to me when I want to speak about the world we live in and life in general. You can go there or here, see again. Okay? So she will listen to me when I want to speak about the world we live in and life in general. I kind of walk up like that, okay? So I play it like this. She will listen to me when I want to speak. I kind of go. Right? She will listen to me. World we live in and life in general. Like that, okay? That's how I play it. Right? Then you walk back down from here. Stay in C though. Like that. Though my views may be wrong, they may even be perverted, right? She'll hear me out and won't easily be converted, right? Just to see. Okay? So let's do it again. She will listen to me. I want to speak about the world we live in and life and won't easily be converted. New part, G to C. Right? To my way of thinking, in fact, she'll often disagree. But at the end of it all, she will understand me. Oh, oh. Right? And that's how we're going to learn right now. Okay? So once we get past, though my views may be wrong, where is it at? Where is it at? So, it's... Right? So it's... Where's it at? Though my views been... So, to my way of thinking, okay? So the lyrics are at this part. To my way of thinking, in fact, she'll often disagree, but at the end of it all, she will understand me, okay? So it's, to my way of thinking, in fact, she'll often disagree, the end of it all. Okay, keep that G, it's tricky. Right, back to the top. Okay, so let me show you how that goes. Right? Okay, to my way of thinking, in fact, she'll see. Okay, so it's... just back to C. Say C, C, G, 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 C, C. Okay, so... and then in unison, and then you keep the G. Then you can follow it together. Right hand only. Then you climb up. Okay, so let me show you that again. To my way of thinking, in fact, she'll often disagree, but at the end of it all, she will understand me. Oh, oh. Let's walk back up to the G. So we're just going to go to the outro. Right to G. Just walk up a G like that to end the song. Right? Isn't that a fun one? That's a beautiful one. I walked through it pretty quickly today. A little bit. I mean, this part is the trickiest part. It's the... right? It's the part. What a beautiful song that is, and what a great album. If you've not heard Some Great Reward in its entirety, put on some headphones and go listen to Some Great Reward. What a great album. There's so many good songs. The other day we were doing Lie to Me. Love that one. doing stories of old on this channel. We do a lot of those songs that, maybe the other channels don't have. Basically, what I see this channel as like a kind of like a college course in a way. We're studying the works of Martin Gore, sounding them out really by ear because I've not yet to find the sheet music that quite shows you what they're playing, but we're getting close. I listen to the live versions, I listen to the recorded versions, I listen to the extended remixes, and I try to sound out as many of the melodies as I can and try to get all the bass lines and everything for you guys so I can present it to you. So that's a little bit of Somebody from the 1984 album, Some Great Reward. We did Enjoy the Silence from Violator. I wasn't planning on doing that one. So let's go ahead and finish the show here with one more then. A little surprised I made it through all those. Let's see, which one do we want to do? My goodness, I don't even know what I want to play right now. Okay, we did Sister of Night the other day, and we did a little bit from Ultra. Why don't we take a look? I want to take a look at Wagging Tongue right now. Let's move to the key of A flat. Wagging Tongue is from the new album Memento Mori, and I don't know if you guys have heard Memento Mori or not. I went and saw the tour, the concert. It was amazing. The album is really good. I like Memento Mori. I really like. There's a lot of songs on there. So let's go ahead and take a look at Wagging Tongue. We're in the key of A flat now. I believe that's the key. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So it goes like this. Let me show you the intro. Let's see, where's that? It would help if I knew how to play it, huh? Okay, so that's it. This is our intro. Let me go ahead and take a look at it. I don't need the chords or anything. Let's go. Silence me with your words, a wagging tongue, with your long, tall tales of sorrow, your song yet to be sung. I won't be offended if I'm left across the great divide. Believe me, they will follow just to watch another angel die. Watch another angel die. Right, and then when you get to verse 2, there's a beat. The beat kicks in, and it just starts sounding really good, especially the live version. If you have a chance, watch the live version. So it goes to. So what I do is I add little accents at that point. I kind of change up the keyboard. Where's it at? Oh. Right, so the song really picks up in verse 2. So you won't do well to darken secrets and your lies with your piercing code of silence. Relax, enjoy the ride. I'll meet you by the river, or maybe on the other side. Find it hard to swallow when you watch another angel die. Watch another angel die. Right, something like that. Okay, and we'll get to the solo. So let's go ahead and learn it now. We're going to learn this one pretty quickly. Okay, so it's a repetitive pattern. We're starting with our intro. Like that. Okay, you're going to play that twice. Then back to this. Play that twice, then. Okay, and that is the intro. Okay, so. Okay, you're gonna start. You won't do well to. Okay, see it? So start here. Sorry. Then back to the top. Oops. Like that, okay? So once again, you won't do well to silence me. Right? With your words or wagging tongue. With your long, tall tales of sorrow. Your song yet to be sung. And here's the best part of the song, is that you only have to learn one new one. Okay, right there. And the rest is the same. Watch another angel die, right? So that's how it goes. And that's everything except for the solo, which I'll show you next. But basically, that's it. So once you get that pattern down, that's your verse, that's everything. Then you go to your I won't be offended, right? If I'm left across the great divide. See how the rest is the same. Believe me, this is the new one. Leave me, they will follow. Just to watch another angel die. Oh, you stay there, die. So you don't go to that on the last one, okay? So, believe, where's it at? Believe me, they will follow. Like this. Watch another angel die. And you just stay there. Watch another angel die. Right, like that. Okay, so that's everything you kind of need to know to play the verses, the chorus. But now we got to show you the solo. Now the solo is where Dave starts spinning around. Everything's awesome. The lights, everything's great, and it goes like this. It's kind of intense. It's like. So you watch another angel die, right? Watch another angel die. So the left hand stays in B flat. That's good news. So remember, just to, the hard part is to remember to go from the D straight here again. So it's, sorry. But it's really like a bent note, I believe is what they're playing, but you know, this is the best we got. So it's. Then back to the, right, and it goes to the last verse. Okay, so let me show you that solo. It goes, you play it about 4 times too. It's, I just use accents in the left hand like this. So I kind of play them here. So I go, sorry. right? Like that. Okay, so that is your solo. And then after that, you just go to the final verse. Another sun is rising. Another day has come. You can find me, I'll be waiting until the day is done. I won't be persuaded, so kiss your doubts goodbye. Everything seems hollow when you watch another angel die. 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 Right? And we're going to wrap it up there. I want to thank you guys for stopping by my little channel and for checking out my little show. We will see you back again tomorrow. Have a blessed and happy day. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next time. That is Wagging Tongue from the Memento Mori album 2023 in the key of A flat. We will see you. Bye. Have a blessed and happy day.